Yeah. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Northgard Assembly overview. So, people were asking about tournament overview because the rules were a bit complicated, or it got a bit jammed out in the Discord. So, I made a PowerPoint presentation to go over the most important points. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, I'm going to talk about partition requirements, what you need to do to enter the tournament, then how long the tournament is going to be, how it's set up, what rules there are, why is the tournament like it is, some important pages, when we cancel the tournament or delay it, the prize pool, how you can support the tournament, support me, and then, yeah, more rules, and that will be it. All right, so the first topic, requirement to enter the tournament. There really isn't other requirement other that you have to be able to play the game on Steam. Since COG is not always up to date, it might get outdated once the tournament goes live. So if you're playing on COG, you might not be able to enter the tournament. I don't really mind people playing from COG, but if the version is different, then they can't play. Then another thing is that you have to not be banned inside the game. If developers have banned you in the multiplayer game, then you are not able to enter the tournament. Have a team of 3 to sign up, because it's going to be a team tournament, so you will need a team of 3. I will go over the registration a bit later, how you can register. Then it's open for all, like all skill levels of Northgard players can join the tournament and play in it. So I want to point out that previously banned or toxic behavior, like any kind of not common sense and just very toxic and bad behavior, will get you disqualified and you will not be able to enter the tournaments. Alright, so tournament length. I would like the tournament to last to at least 2 days, or actually a minimum of 2 days. That seems like a good amount of time, in my opinion, so it doesn't stretch out forever. Otherwise, you would have to have entire week to play the tournament. It would be then in 2 phases. It would be FFA phase into single bracket elimination, and most players are gonna get eliminated after 4 hours. That is after the FFA phase ends. Alright, so talking about how the tournament is gonna set up, it's gonna be day 1. There's gonna be an FFA. We're gonna play 3 games. After that, we're gonna take a 30-minute break and continue with the top 8 who came out from the 3 FFA games. Day 2 would continue from top 4 after the top 8 games are ready. They are best of 3 games. And then finals will be best of 5. And then if we don't make it to the finals on day 2 somehow, then day 3 will be the finals or the 3rd game, and that probably will be rescheduled to another day. So the reason why we have FFA rules like they are is that the tournament usually would be quite boring to watch, especially the qualifiers, and it would take a long time to actually be quite fair to people. So this is like the best compromise that can be as fair as it can be. The rules are to enforce aggressive playstyle, and the games last up to 1 hour. So it's gonna be 3 games. Every game is maximum of 1 hour. After that, next game will go. Map generation will be FFA, Northgard normal map, and the map generation is balanced. So all the teams have the same spawn. So you can't really go out of your way to say that the spawn was so bad that my opponent got 2 shipwrecks and I didn't get any shipwrecks. So that will not happen. Since it's gonna be either 2v2 or 2v2v2v2v2, so it's gonna be 6 players or 8 players depending on how many people we're gonna have show up. It usually for the 2v2v2v2 turned out that the games went for 2v2 games, but we'll see how the tournament will spread out, since the aggressive play is rewarded. And I hope people want to get to the top 8, so there won't be a stalemate. But yeah, if stalemates happen, then after 1 hour the game will finish and we will go to the next game. So yeah, the reason why we have the FFA is that there are a lot of people who are telling that, yes, I want to come and enjoy the Northgard tournament, but once the time comes to actually play the tournament, then they don't show up. So it's very easy to have it set up easier so people can actually come who are interested. So it's not like, okay, we have 8 teams, then no one else can join. So it will be open until the very few days before the tournament starts. So you don't also have to wait for lobbies. So if there would be a double evaluation bracket, then some games will be very fast and people would have to wait like 5 hours to get another game. It's not fun, especially if you want to watch one player or one team play. And it's also not fun for the players to wait that long. So yeah, since it's gonna be FFA first, that means all skill levels are welcome. Setting up the games is a lot easier, and hopefully it will also generate more interest in the Northgard tournament games. So important pages, let's go over the registration. So the page for the tournament is here, challenge zone, community, Norse God Assembly. So if we open it up, we will get to this amazing page here, and the tournaments will come here under here. There are going to be tournaments. So currently the next one will be September 14th, that's pending. So you click on it and it will give you the page of the tournament for this specific. So this time it's going to be Amnesia, and then you click here registration. That will allow your team to be registered. Put the team name. And then it will ask for your ID for Discord. So I know who's the captain of the team, who I can communicate in Discord if there is anything that has to be communicated. And after that is filled up, then I think I messed it up. So yeah, there would be Discord name, ID, and there would also be in-game names of the players, so your teammates, and also your name, since you can have a different Discord name and different in-game name, so I know in which team you belong to. Since the page actually doesn't allow to see who is in your team that you have registered with. Right, I'm gonna unregister because this was a test one. Yeah, so this is registration is the next page. This one we already showed. It's just the direct link for the current one. So it will just get you to the registration instead of going through the challenge on page where the tournaments are set up. And last and not least, it's going to be the Discord server. So the Discord server, when you open up, it's going to be here, this icon, and then all the rules for the tournament are here. There's also a bot that will have your reminder. So if you want to get a reminder for the tournament, just click on the check mark and it will add you to the reminder. And if there is anything you want to talk or reach out, then yeah, just go into general chat and say hello. Alright, so if you're not gonna have 8 teams in the tournament, then for now I'm gonna delay the tournament. But if it's gonna happen more, then instead of delaying the tournament, I will cancel it because there just won't be enough interest. I will probably be hosting a dual tournament instead of team tournament, since it's a lot easier to get 8 players to play than it is to get 8 teams to play. The prize pool, for now, it's going to be the first place team captain will get 60 euros. Then the second place will be 30 and the third place will be 20 euros. This is coming out of my pocket. I don't have that much liquid money to put into prize pool, so I really can't do much about it. If someone wants to support the tournament and increase the prize pool, then you're welcome to. The other reason why it's set up like this is that I don't have a third party who can keep the money safe, or who I fully trust to be like, yeah, he's gonna actually pay the winners and not get away with the money or keep holding it. So if you want to see more tournaments and want to support me, then there is a good way to do it in the fourth wall. So this is my merch. I have bought all of these myself, so I can say that the quality is very good. Currently also have the blanket here for the tournament that is meant for supporting the tournament only. The thing with the blanket is that the icons, since they're going to be new clans coming to the Northgard, then I will be updating the design of the blanket once new clans arrive. So yeah, currently I have a blanket that doesn't have the Hound clan because it was not in the game. And I don't plan on having the older ones with the less icons to be available. So it will just be only new ones going forward. So I will cover a little bit of the FFA rules. But yeah, if you want to read the rules, you can read them in Discord. Pretty much the takeaway is that how many players are in the game, that many points you are going to get. So if you have 6 players in the game, you're going to get 6 points. If you have 8, then you have 8 points. So every player is worth 1 point. So the way you get the points from the enemies is that you either take them down or you win a passive victory. If the time goes over 1 hour, then the game will end, and everyone who survived will get 1 point for surviving. So they get the point that they would have. And the way you defeat enemies is that you have to decolonize their main. So if you kill off a player army and he just concedes, and you don't take away the main, and someone else takes the main away, decolonizes, gets the fame, then they will get a point for taking down that player. Then yeah, map we already went over. One thing to point out is that if there is a streamer casting the game, then the spectator slot should be open. But if there is no streamer who is gonna cast the game, then the spectator slot must be closed. For streamers, I do want to have 5-minute delay for streaming the games, because it is a tournament and people will use every way they can to have a better odds in the tournament. So yeah, at least 5-minute delay for the streamers. All right, and yeah, that's about it with the PowerPoint presentation. I went over the rules a little bit. I explained the setting of the tournament, showed you some sites and how to register to the tournament, and also how you can support me for having the tournament. If you have any questions, then feel free to DM me in Discord. But other than that, thank you and have a great time. Bye bye.